Hi friends, Vladimir here with you. This is the weekly review for 20 of February 2012. Well, based on the previous week, Drama Queen is here. That's the last post I shared with you on the blog also. What do I mean by Drama Queen? The market is too dramatical for nothing. During the last week, what happened? Only speculations. Europe leaders said we are going to help for Greece, then we will not help, then we'll help again, not help, and we'll help with small money, with big money, small money. Only speculation, and the market react up, down like crazy. That's too much for nothing. Nothing really happened yet, and something is about to happen for the next period. As we know, Greece will put the final numbers on the table during March. And this is the last weeks when the full help program, if will be any, will be released. The market seems to be dramatical till then. Let's take a look on the charts to understand what and how we still can enjoy from the moves. Let's start with the yen pairs, as I believe they are going to be on critical areas during the next days, and we should consider to look for possible sell soon. Let's start with the dollar yen, which reached from boundary to boundary of the Bollinger Band straight with no corrections, right? And also almost make a duplication. If we take a look here, it's also almost, see that? Duplicate the Bollinger Band here. It should happen around somewhere around 80, little higher maybe, right? But that's the area it should happen. Now, base to RSI, it's extreme area, almost 80. Stochastic begins to be overbought also. What does it mean? It means we are getting closer for a correction. Would that stop? Would that stop? Maybe it will stop here and make the hold down move. I'm not sure. I have some doubts about it based to these trends, but still it's something that could happen. It's all based, of course, to the intervention from the Bank of Japan, but the investors are still long on the yen. They believe on the yen. Let's understand if it's good or not. So we understand that 80 is very psychological level, also resistance, also area of a duplication, maybe a little higher. Of course, it could go and take us also to around the next resistance, which is 80-60, maybe even 81, right? Which is the next critical. But that area becomes very critical. Our RSI aims the 80, which means complete overbought. All the times that it makes it, market makes a retracement. Maybe not immediately, but it builds, it retraces. And that's what I recommend to look for the upcoming week, maybe even more, maybe even 2 weeks. Take a look here, friends. MACD is creating completely new high. You see that? Completely new high on the histogram, also moving average from the whole last period, right? You see that? Last time it happened, see, even when RSI did not reach 80, that's what happened. Would that happen again? That's the question here about the dollar yen. Okay, so I believe that this is going to be the area. How we can join? Well, we can wait here for a stop on one of the resistances with a pattern, right? Candle pattern, inverted hammer, harami, kicker, whatever it is, maybe even Marubozu. Bullish Marubozu can end the trend, as we know. Stochastic could go and create some divergence on the last candles here. And RSI, of course, should be overbought, and that's what should give us the sell. I believe the first sell, which should take us to the support area 78.50 again, which I believe not going to be one way, but I could be wrong here. Maybe it will be just a crush, such as happened on the previous time, but it might go and build itself like a flag here, up, down, zigzagging around these areas, reaching this support, reaching the 20 MA, which will be moving this way, right? I believe we are about to see a retrace and a correction soon. Let's go for 4-hour charts, as you can find your entry based on the 4-hour charts. We have more than 20 candles right? More than 20 candles right with no retrace yet. We have a clear continuing divergence, clear overbought situation on the RSI, and the stochastic being divergent already, right? So that's the time to look for possible attacks. It could go down again, up again, build another divergence on the stochastic, and then make the move. So stay ready for the dollar yen. It's about to begin its correction. Of course, with that, it should take the yen pairs. I would recommend for the New Zealandian yen, as it's a completely overbought situation, also more than 20 candles right. Clear divergence, RSI being dancing around the overbought situation. Only question of time from my point of view until we have big retrace. I believe that the retrace will take us again to around the 64 area, maybe a little lower, maybe also a little higher here around 64.50. It will make the stop, but I believe that now we are going to see the Bollinger Bands moving up, and the prices begin soon, or from now, or from little higher, begin to move in a channel like here down. And that's the time to look for selling the New Zealandian yen, friends. I believe it's about to retrace at least 200 pips. That's what we have here. Now Swiss yen also on a very, let's find this pair here, right? Very extreme situation, but RSI just broke the last resistance. Maybe for this one it could take us higher again to around 88.50, but then maybe 200 moving average, duplication of the Bollinger Band, and then begin the move. But based on any chart, it could start any moment. Swiss yen is little risky, although I believe it's good to begin the attack there. It might be a little risky as the RSI just broke up. The same, by the way, with the Euro yen. You see that? Just break up. It could go a little higher, or 105.50, something like that. Maybe even 106.50, right? But then should make the correction. So it's little too early. That's about the yen pairs. Pound yen, same story. Very nice, very beautiful extreme areas, as you can see. Area 1, area 2, area 3. That's what we have, right? Building itself, riding up. MACD could go and create completely new high with RSI overbought, which then make a bam, a bomb down. Get ready for that. My recommendations are like that: dollar yen, New Zealandian yen, then pound yen, then and only then the Swiss yen and the Euro yen, and of course there is a Canadian yen also, but I believe the CAD yen could and should reach the 80-81 before making a huge correction of I would say 200 pips at least. Alright, so that's about yen pairs. Let's move forward as we have very interesting crosses. Let's start with the pound New Zealandian. Take a look, friend. It's fighting this area, fighting this amazing channel, the 20 MA, right? MACD tries to create new highs, but has little difficulties right now. What's about to happen? I believe the New Zealandian yen is about, pound New Zealandian, sorry, is about to go high. How high? Well, first of all, we have to break through this channel. If it does happen, break, retest, and hold above, we'll open the doors for 192, and then we'll open the doors, break above it, we'll open the doors for 194.50, 195. That's the areas I believe the pair aims. If from here it retraces and go down, then the next area we will be looking to attack will be 186, maybe a little lower, and this area would be good to start the attack. Of course it could go a little lower, it could be even here, right? It could play around like here, build this divergence for the next area, and bam, bomb up from there. But if it makes it through this channel, that could be very beautiful attack. Now I believe it's about to be decided in the beginning of the week based to Greece. If Greece will get the money, then all the pairs will go up, and the New Zealandian, when it rises, the pound New Zealandian goes lower. That's my expectation. If there will be bad news from Greece area, then pound Kiwi will fly up as the New Zealandian will crash. Euro Australian, pound Australian, which they're the same. Let's take a look here. Euro Aussie, clear channel area, right? Clear channel area, the same story. Very beautiful divergence. What's about to happen now? If it breaks up, if it breaks up above the 124, I would say this area, right? It's 124, 20, 30. If it breaks up successfully with RSI crossing the 50, friends, open the doors as we are going for duplications. Duplication up will take us to 126, maybe higher. Duplication 2 could take us 130. Stay tuned for that. It might and could happen easily for Euro Australian right now. If it goes lower again, then 120 will be our next area to look for attack, and this divergence to complete itself before the huge move. Once again, it's going to be decided by the news from Greece. Pound Aussie, same story. I will not explain too much as this is exactly the same channel. Break up and we have a move to 149.80, 150. That's the target for pound Aussie. Now the majors, Australian dollar and Kiwi dollar. Australian dollar is building the flag here. Break below and close below 106.75. That's the area. I would say here. This is, see that? Clear close below this area. Even, you know what? Take it a little lower. 106.60. Clear break below and holds below will open the doors for further down move. The next targets in this case will be 105.40, 50, and then 104, which will be the daily 200 moving average and daily support. Daily break of RSI 50 down could just confirm the next targets, the next bearish move. But expectations and reality sometimes are different. It could make the stop, retrace from here if the news from Greece are good, and that case will take us back to 110 again. On 110 if the up move is happen. I suggest you get ready for the next sell, as this divergence might build itself here. We might see it building and then bam, crushing. So get ready, something is about to happen. Same story with the New Zealand dollar. If it successfully breaks below 0.8250, it opens the doors for the down move. The down move should take us to the next support around 0.8140, 0.81, and break below this area, and we have further down move all the way to 0.80, all the way to 0.80. Stay tuned. Something is about to happen. And the same as for the Australian, if good news from Greece and the market turns bullish, we are going up, and our up should take us to around 0.85 area to complete the divergence there, right? Like here, up, divergence, complete this divergence, and then make the whole move. One of the scenarios is about to happen. The down move is a question of time. Get ready, it's about to happen. Or now with the breakdown, or later with the move up, divergence, and then bigger crash. And that's, friends, my recommendations. That's what I believe is the worst to follow. About the indices, well, nothing changed from the last time. That's divergence will take the indices down. Question, when? From now all the way to the further correction, or could take it a little higher and then bam, full huge retrace down. It's the same here, right? S&P, same here with the Dow. Dow could reach the 1300s, I would say. Dow could reach the 1300s area here before making the move, maybe a little higher even. 13,000, sorry. Right? That's what I expect. That's what I recommend to concentrate on this week, especially on the yen pairs. They look amazing. Friends, thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you a beautiful week. Good luck with your trading and good profits. Thank you for your time. Yours, Vladimir. Bye bye.